Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, right fielder. Dexter
and he'll step
Fowler.
off and try and reset. Here comes the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing. Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, striding in, Joe Panik. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Williams is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brandon.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brandon Belt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is digging in. Rubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder.
And now pitch on the way.
Herrera.
Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bumgarner, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
First baseman.
First offering on its way.
Santana.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Up next to be Nick Williams. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Number 28.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
The batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Evan Longoria is sent packing for route number 2 in the inning. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
And he got another one here. He strikes out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco. Popped him up. Belt is there. 1 down. Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Lifted down the line in left. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. Hit hard to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Jackson is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And not in time as the run scored. Over to third, but it's thrown away. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. From the stretch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Pereira can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Madison Bumgarner.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Called strike 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Up next for
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Hoskins.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Striding in once again, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Check swing here and a little looper. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there. Ready for another chance, Joe Panic, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch.
Joe Panic.
Fouled off. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he will strike him out. 10 now. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Phillies here in
smacked
the
a
4th.
triple and later scored his
baseman.
first time around. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Stepping up now, Michael Franco. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4. Standing in, J.P. Crawford looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. popped him up. Belt ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up.
Alfaro.
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Buster Posey now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch.
MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number
ready
99.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now. Past battles with Mike Lee. He's got 5 base hits and 17 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Dribbled to the right side. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Gordon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Center fielder, D.
Now
Gordon.
a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in now for the Mariners, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. Previous history with Luis Severino. An impressive 4 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Severino has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. In now the Mariners DH, Nelson Cruz. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Into the seats, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. Drury has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a perfect example of why guys struggle right here. You watch highlights every night of guys hitting home runs, and I'll show you mislocation. That catcher was set up away, and he missed all the way inside.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Gary Sanchez.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next for New York, Greg Bird. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. No balls and 1 strike. One and one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's the 3-3.
Left fielder
Chad Green enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. First pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Haniger, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Sliders in for a strike. And the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here now is Mike Zunino trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Line hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that extends the inning for Ichiro Suzuki. Here's Ichiro now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer. Ichiro, a former Miami Marlin, who became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Ready for another chance? D. Gordon ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And you wonder about the control. Now as he misses. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. And he gets ahead 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Zunino on third. Suzuki over at second. Gordon on at first with 2 down. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. Misses, ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks.
The 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball 1.
Even though we're still...
Dylan Betances is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Betances, originally from New York State, he was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Here's Didi Gregorius as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
So he sets him down swinging. Neil Walker becomes the first out of the inning. Bounce down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A pause, and the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's really struggled. 0 for 10. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. This is line to left. Gardner is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He popped out in his first trip. Betances is ready. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw down to first, 1 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Settling in now, Greg Bird will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Pulled toward right center field. Cano waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next for Seattle, Dan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He reached on a single in his first trip. Ground ball foul down the left side. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. The next 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep straighten that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. Cano with it at second. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Here's Neil Walker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in,
Leading off for the Mariners.
Slow roller back to the mound.
Gordon.
And there's one away. Gene Segura standing in.
Batter number 2.
First pitch on its way.
Segura.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Robinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's big Aaron Judd. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. high in the air down the right field line. And foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz.
Leading
He'll
off
get
for the
things
Mariners.
going here in the Mariners sixth.
Designated hitter.
A ball and no
Nelson
strikes.
Cruz.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Walker has it. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Ready once again, Kyle Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on it. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Lifted down the line in left. Drury in foul ground. 2 down. At the plate, Mitch Henniger. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Low for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the
He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Greg Bird.
Digging in once again, Greg Bird. No hits to this point. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Now
ready for another chance, Aaron Hicks. No hits
Hicks.
in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dan Vogelbach
Leading off for the Mariners.
David Robertson gets the
Third
call
baseman.
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Your attention,
Here's the
please.
first pitch to him.
Now pitching for
Pulled
New York.
high in the air out
Number
to right
30.
field.
David Robertson.
Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here now it's Mike Zunino.
Catcher number 3, Mike Zunino.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Ichiro now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 2 for 3. Lifted in the air to center field. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Dee Gordon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Robertson pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Popped him up. Here comes Gardner. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Gene Segura standing in. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another one sent foul. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. Here's Neil Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Neil Walker.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Again, another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Brandon Drury will bat next. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Brandon Drury.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for the Mariners,
Aroldis Chapman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
First
for the
pitch
New
of
York
the at-bat on its way.
Number 54.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 0-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he fouls this one off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Designated hitter.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Walker barehands it. It's in time. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. 3-0 pitch gave him license to be selective. When he's able to get on base, the inning's still alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Mariners get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Mike Leake put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Seattle Mariners.
Yeah.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Mets. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Center fielder, D.
Hit on the ground to third. Frazier is there, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Grounded back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third.
Ready now, Robinson Cano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
That misses 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Cespedes is going to have room out there as he digging in. Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Jose
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's got 8 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Calling for it, Gordon. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. He hit the corner and tries for third. Cespedes takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Skied into very shallow right. Cano over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Adrian now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has 1 home run. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And there's his swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now. Gonzalez, a California-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
High in the air out to center field. Segura has a play. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Nelson.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 1 for 3. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Mike.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Missed with a slider.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. The pitcher, Felix Hernandez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here to second for one. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. Dan Vogelbach is next. High pop-up. Rosario is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Brandon Nimmo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Next up from New York, Todd Frazier.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Frazier.
And this is fouled at the plate. Smoke toward third. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Batting 7.
So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Count even now at 1-1. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. d'Arnaud at second with 2 down. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
hit on the ground out to short. Segura has it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He's got it one away. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Reyes moving to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. 1-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by. So here's the Mets pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Noah Syndergaard.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. The underhanded flip, Segura for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The center fielder number.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time out. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Ready for another chance? Jake Bruce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Mark Zipchinski is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. whiff at a good slider that time.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as we begin the top of the
Leading off
fourth.
for Seattle, third baseman Kyle Seager.
Popped him up. And this will land foul. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Gonzalez is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here now it's Mike Zunino looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there for it. And that's the third out. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Adrian.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0. That's wide 2-0. Zipchinski, or just Zep for simplicity's sake. He was a fifth-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
That one's in there, 3-1. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts. Juan Lagares come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Juan Lagares.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Juan Nicasio answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. This one's down to third. Seager has it. Cano for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Waved at and missed for the third out. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, Juan Nicasio. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth as he was a late entrant into this one. 0-1 the count. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters doing it in different ways have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both
pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So the lineup flips over and digging in, D. Gordon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. Next for the Mets, Travis d'Arnaud, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Travis
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Gordon. He's got it one away. Next up from New York, Ahmed Rosario.
Shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The cutter runs outside. Ball one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Up
next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He drew a walk his first time up. He's running. Pitches high. The throw. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Rosario, base runner at first with one out. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Second baseman, Jose Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hit back up the middle. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, his lifetime line against Nicosia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Sliders in for a strike. The 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arm. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Gene Segura.
Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez is there. Makes the play, one away. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there. Giving this offense no chance.
And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
The batter.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High pop-up. Syndergaard over to his right. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Now he'll bluff the throw to first and fire back to second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Fielder, Jay Bruce.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Adrian now. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. 4-1. Now the 1-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 1-1. Popped him up. Vogelback in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Todd Frazier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Vogelback in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. The 0-2 once more. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The next 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that. Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mike Zunino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes onto the grass. 1 out. Next for Seattle, Juan Nicasio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Juan Nicasio.
Ichiro Suzuki will come on to pinch. Hit here to
Seattle. Number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. The 2-0 to Ichiro. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Popped up. Frazier has room in foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he is out on the tag. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
Now batting, the first
Dan Vogelbach is next. He doubled his last time through. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to second in time. What a play. Edwin Diaz comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Left field.
Sliders in for a strike.
Juan Lagares.
Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. So 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Rosario makes a move from first. On attempt misses. The throw down. Now the tag by Segura. They're going to get him at second base. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Right side. Vogelbach ranges to his right. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the Mets order. Digging in, Jose Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll reach first safely. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Here's D. Gordon now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Center fielder number 9.
Grounded softly to the right. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 2.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Leading up for the net, right fielder, Shea Bruce.
James Pazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
47, James Pazos.
First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Lagares. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Out in front of it, strike one. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the ninth.
Cruz.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. Missed with a slider.
Well, and one thing he definitely didn't want was a long at bat here to start off this 9th inning. This could really jeopardize whether he can complete this game or not.
And the changeup is way low that time. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Into the corner and slicing foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard.
Number 15, third baseman, Kyle.
First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
Number 39.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And that's in there, base hit. Long throw to third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position with nobody out. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to third. Jerry Spamilia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game. Next for Seattle, James Pazos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Taylor Motter will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Familia throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
Count even at 2-2 for Taylor Motter.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Taylor Motter goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Dan Vogelbach started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Rosario is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll. David Phelps comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's 2 for 3. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And quickly, there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious. Here's D. Gordon now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Sharp ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Strike taken to throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free. So now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Not too often Jerry's Familia finds himself in a tough spot like this, but I wouldn't bet against him. He has the kind of stuff that he can get out of this mess.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly to the right side. Reined in. Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score.
Now batting.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Popped him up. d'Arnaud has a play. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just... Here's the Asdrubal Cabrera will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jose Reyes. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. High pop-up. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Vogelbach scoops it up onto first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he was a big...
Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Boston, right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's only 2 for 10. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gordon moves over. He's got it 1 away. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball stays high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Fouled off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's just 1 for 6. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and, of course, the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. So coming to the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Mariners, center fielder.
And that's in there for a strike.
Gordon.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Vasquez has it, and he makes the throw to first. Gordon is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting second,
Gene Segura standing in.
Gene Segura.
Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. In his career against Porcello, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Benintendi coasts under it. 2 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Nelson
Hit out
Cruz.
toward second. Backhanded. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Batting fifth. Third
Standing in
baseman.
now with runners in
Kyle
scoring position,
Seager.
Kyle Seager. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away. Here's Hanley Ramirez. The head-to-head with
Leading off
James
for the Red
Paxton.
Sox.
He's just 2
First
for
baseman.
9.
Hanley Ramirez.
Fouled away. Ramirez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Next
Batting
up for the
fifth.
Red Sox,
Third
Rafael
baseman.
Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Paxton has his sign. Here's the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Mitch
Here it comes.
Haniger.
Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ken Vogelbach.
First
He's
baseman.
ready. Here's the first offering.
Vogelbach.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Benintendi is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Catcher.
Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Christian Vasquez.
And the 3rd inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
2-2 the count. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Cano shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Here's Ichiro now. In his career against Porcello, he's a .394 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
Suzuki.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Here's D. Gordon now. He went down swinging to start the home first. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ichiro gets his lead at first, nobody out. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 down. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Heading out toward shallow right. Betts will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Digging in for his second at bat, Nelson Cruz.
Designated hitter, Nelson
Ready with the first
Cruz.
pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply toward the right side. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As we begin the top of the 4th.
Left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. First time up, he went down looking. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And another foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Riding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he misses with it, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. So digging in now, Dan Vogelbach. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
The catcher,
here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez will start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. A ball and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hanley swings and sends it to deep left. Looking up is Haniger. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Count even at 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nunez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ichiro Suzuki. He reached on a single in his first truck.
51, right fielder, Ichiro
First
Suzuki.
offering on its way. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. The 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Jackie Bradley.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Another try at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. He went down on strikes last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Gordon moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Now batting. Designated
now
hitter.
Time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
For the Mariners.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Robinson.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. And the pitch on 2-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ripped toward the gap in right. Cano rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there. We're all square at 1 apiece. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Cruz leads off second with nobody out. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The runner scores from second. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And he lays off there, 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. Dan Vogelbach is
Now
next.
batting. First baseman.
From the stretch.
Vogelbach.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Edwin Diaz comes on to pitch
Now
from
pitching
bullpen.
for the Mariners, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home. As a slider waved at and missed. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Zunino over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1. Rafael Devers is on deck. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him. Ready for another shot now. Mike Zunino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Spectacular number 3, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. High pop-up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. 1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro.
Okay.
Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. He was a ground out victim last time up. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
2-0 to Eduardo Nunez. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Henniger. One down. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Suzuki has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Digging in.
Leading off for the Mariners,
Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ranging back is Bradley, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nelson Cruz, lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's batting at a .385 clip. Cano stands at second with no outs. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit hard to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Riding in once again, Kyle Seager, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make
attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Mitch Henniger working to keep them in the game here. And a ball. 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he takes a cold strike one. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Now
David Phelps comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Oh.
First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up.
Andrew Benintendi.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Suzuki looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's J.D. Martinez, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Gordon is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W.